House Republicans say they impeached Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas for failing to stop the crisis at our border. Democrats argue Republicans had the chance to address the border issue as part of an international security package. The Senate recently passed a bill without those border provisions, but its future in the House now looks grim. WENY's Washington correspondent explains.
Much more has to be done, of course, to secure the border, and what the Senate produced this week is silent on that issue.
Speaker of the House Mike Johnson is pushing back on the Senate's $95 billion foreign aid package that was passed a couple of days ago. The supplemental aid provides support for Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan, but leaves out changes to our border security policies.
We are not going to be forced into action by the Senate, who, in the latest product they sent us over, does not have one word in the bill about America's border.
An earlier version of this bill included changes to U.S. border security, but those provisions were taken out after Republicans announced their opposition to the proposal. Some even stated they hope to keep the border crisis as an issue for the 2024 election cycle. Johnson says the bill that included the border provisions was dead on arrival in the House.
Because it did not meet the moment. It would not have solved the problem. You can't leave giant loopholes and codify some of the things that have gotten us into this situation.
Give us a vote. It's that simple.
House Democrats claim if this bill goes to the floor, it has enough support to pass.
There is a bipartisan path forward. The Senate has just given us that. All we're asking for is a vote. And by the way, over 300 members would vote for a package like that. So the question isn't for House Democrats. The question is for Speaker Johnson. What is he afraid of to put national security first, to help our country, to push back and push back against Putin, and to make sure that our country is protected?
Speaker Johnson says House Republicans are working on ideas to address the border crisis. In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WENY News.